Statesman Nation, here with Savanna Hartman, junior outside hitter from Morgan Hill, California. Savanna, appreciate you coming in, short notice and everything. You're the first interview of the year, so you get to get the ball rolling for everybody. Set the bar high. Ready?
Yes, set the bar.
All right. A couple weeks ago, you said, "Man, it's cold." We had our ice cream social that first week of school, and you're like, "It's so cold." And then it got really hot. So were you happy that it was really hot?
I was. It's funny because the hot and the cold reminds me of where I'm from.
Sure.
Because like you wake up in the morning and you're like freezing, and then
Right.
it's like really hot. So
Sure.
it's like that. Like
Yeah,
it's pretty
you
normal.
like the fluctuation.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, it's back to being cool again this week. So, yeah. It was a little nasty last weekend, so I'm happy that it's cooled off for you guys, being you're back in action again this week. Talk about the first few weeks. Talk about preseason and getting to know all the girls, just because obviously for you, they're all new.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you knew, you would have met some of them, on your visit. I assume you had a visit, sorry.
Yeah, no, I did.
And all of that, and, getting an opportunity to meet them, but everybody was new, and you guys have a big team this year.
Yeah.
29 strong, so just talk about, first off, preseason and what it was like getting to know everybody and how all that went.
So I was really nervous, like, when it was, like, the idea of moving here
Sure.
and, like, all the girls, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, it's a huge threat.
Right.
Because you're, like, you want to come in and you want to work hard and work to obviously get that starting position,
Sure.
but when
Sure.
you think 29 girls, you're like, holy cow.
Yeah.
But everybody is so sweet and super inviting, and we all became friends, like, instantly. Like, on the first day, it was like everybody was friends with everybody.
Sure.
And it's been that way and stayed that way.
Sure.
So that was an easy, smooth process in there. And then preseason was really, really, really hard.
Yeah.
Coming from junior college, I would have thought, like, okay, like, I got this. This is going to be good.
Sure.
It was, like, 10 times harder than I thought it was going to be. But it was all worth it. I mean, it got us all into shape, like, really fast.
Sure.
And we started bonding with each other from our, like, boot camp that we did. And
yeah.
that was crazy.
Yeah, that's what I heard. It was
but no, preseason was good. We got to see how everybody played and who played well with each other, and
Sure.
It was pretty cool to see, and we were doing really good, so
Right, definitely.
It was exciting.
Sure. And like you said, I mean, so many different players, and I mean, it's great to know that you guys, everybody's fighting for the same thing. Everybody wants to play.
Right.
And obviously, but you guys understand that it's a team effort.
Right.
It takes everybody to do their part and filling in the pieces, and it's great that you guys got along well while competing for the same positions and such. So, fast forward a little bit, you guys are a couple weeks into the season. Ups and downs, obviously, but a very new team.
Yes.
So I know Coach said, August, that's preseason.
Right.
That means something, but we're trying to figure out the team. We're trying to figure out who matches up, like you said, who works well with who, on the court and such. You guys had a very tight match with Waldorf in the only match last week. Came up short, but there were definitely signs of brilliance out there. There was a lot of good moments. So talk about, I guess, the first couple weeks of the season now and where you guys feel like you are going into tonight's game against Central Methodist.
Okay, so after that first home game, we had, obviously we learned a lot and knew, like, what it was that we needed to fix to pull ahead, and we had, obviously, we needed to work to get better on finishing.
Sure.
And so we had this one drill that we could not finish, and we did it for like an hour and 40 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
And still didn't finish it, but the next day we got it, and so that was something that we have been working on, is being able to finish it and keep that high intensity, and we're starting to see that all come together, and hopefully that comes from the gym onto the court today, and fingers crossed, but it's looking a whole lot better, so I think we're gonna
and this is, tonight really is, like I said, before it was preseason and just getting to know everybody and figuring out where the pieces were, but now tonight, the heart opener against Central Methodist on the road, unfortunately. Like to be able to start, the new conference, at home, but, you got to play everybody, you got to try to beat everybody. I know the goal is, at the very, very least, make that conference tournament, give yourself a chance to continue on the season. But this is the start. I know you said that the practices have kind of ratcheted up a little bit because now it's getting intense.
Right.
These matter now.
Right.
So talk about the intensity level for you guys and that you've noticed.
Okay. Intensity levels have definitely gone up. We noticed that we're really, really, really competitive when we're playing against each other.
Mm-hmm.
But we're trying to get that competitiveness to stay against another team, and so every drill that we've been doing has been competitive and go and conditioning drills and trying to stay at the top of our level so that when we come we can do the same thing on the court and get up to that high level. So
sure, definitely. Not a lot of returners back. There's just so many of you new ladies on the court. But talk about the leadership that you've gotten from those returners, and how you've stepped in yourself as a junior college player, and your own leadership.
Yeah. So the returners, they definitely pull some strong leadership roles.
Sure.
When we're on the court, I got Layra yelling at everybody and keeping us all
Rican,
going.
Of course.
Oh my gosh,
right?
What you're saying. Of course.
Shouldn't say Puerto Rican, but yeah.
And then Shawnee's always this happy, strong. Shawnee and Erica both. Erica's always talking, and it's really cool. And it was really easy for me to jump right into that too because that's what I'm used to. Sure. And so there's a lot. We always are talking. All of us are always talking and screaming and getting excited and try to pump everybody up. And so I think that's a huge leadership quality on our team is trying to keep us all up and going.
Yeah, sure. Well, that's what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've talked about the fun stuff of volleyball, but I always like talking about the more fun stuff.
Okay.
The funner stuff.
Okay.
So we're going to find out what makes Savanna Hartman tick here. So, your nickname?
Nickname, Sab. Everybody calls me Sab.
Sab.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Not Sub.
No.
Instead of, if you think of it.
Or Vanna.
Yeah, or Vanna. Yeah, right.
No, like that. No.
No. All right. Describe Coach Carlson in one word.
Passionate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Definitely passionate.
If you were a superhero, who would you be?
Oh my gosh. If I had to pick one, just one?
You don't have to pick one. You can pick a superpower for that.
Oh, yes, superpower. Okay. Can I pick two?
You can pick one.
Okay, I want to be able to fly.
Okay.
And read people's minds.
Okay. All right. So little Superman /
I don't know.
what's her name from X-Men? I can't think. Doesn't matter. But very cool. All right. People say you look like.
Oh. I don't know. That's a good question.
Do you look like your mom?
Oh.
I was like, it could be a family member. It doesn't have to be somebody famous.
Sometimes people will be like, "Oh, you look like a good mix of both your parents," but I think I get my mom more.
Sure.
Yeah, there's some pictures where I'm like, "Whoa."
Yeah. Right. Your favorite food?
Ooh, gosh, I love food. My favorite food. It was Chinese food, but now I think I like Thai food a lot.
Okay.
That's really good. And I haven't found that here yet.
Yeah, you're gonna probably have to go to Des Moines for that. Not a lot of time. A lot of Chinese here, but not much time.
Yeah.
Favorite restaurant back home and favorite restaurant here in Husky.
Okay, definitely here. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Tasso. That place is amazing.
Yeah, you can get anything.
Oh, yes, that's my favorite part. And then back home, I would have to say. Oh man, that's a hard one. There's so many good ones back home. Los Cubanos is really good.
Okay. Little shout out to back home in Morgan Hill for you. Favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Oh my goodness. I just watched The Last Ride, I think is what it's called.
I've heard of it, but
I think that's what it is. But I think that's my favorite right now.
Okay, cool. Oh, it's 8 Second. It's Cowboy.
Yeah,
okay,
yep, that one.
I didn't think of that. Okay. Favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show? Ooh. Oh, there's so many. The Bachelorette and The Bachelor.
Please. All right, fine.
I love that one.
Walked into that one, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, you did.
Your goal in this sport?
Ooh. My goal in this sport, I think, would definitely be to be remembered.
Okay.
That would be my goal.
Currently listening to in your iPod or on Pandora or whatever it is anymore that you guys listen to. I don't even know.
Country Road Trip.
Okay.
Is what I listen to on Pandora.
Okay.
I love country music.
Okay, cool. Anybody in particular?
No, I love everybody. Oh, I love Carrie Underwood. She's like my idol. I want to meet her so bad.
If you had $1 million, what would you buy outside of an opportunity to meet Carrie Underwood? I guess.
Oh God, right. Ooh. I would buy horses, and I would buy a '67 Mustang, a really nice one.
Cool. All about the horses.
Yeah.
Even in the car, horses.
Yeah.
Very cool. Horses back home?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very cool. Favorite sports hero?
Favorite sports hero?
If you don't have one, you don't have one.
I don't have
That's
one.
fine. Okay.
Not that I get
Favorite sports team outside of William Penn volleyball?
Okay. Okay, so my favorite football team is the 49ers.
Okay.
Hockey team is the Sharks, and baseball is the Giants.
Okay. You gotta leave then. As you walked in, there's an A's mat right there.
Oh no! Oh
yeah,
my gosh.
I know. It's a rough life for you, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Person in history you'd most like to meet and why? It could be a famous person, could be a relative that maybe you didn't ever got to meet.
A relative.
It can be anybody in history. This is a tough one, I know.
That is a tough one. I think maybe... I think I would have liked to meet Martin Luther King Jr.
Sure.
Just because of all the craziness that's going on with racism and stuff.
Sure. Crazy times.
Yeah, really.
And finally, why did you choose William Penn? I know you've got a little bit of connection with your Gavlin folk of Kenny Hall and Casey Scotchko, but why did you choose William Penn?
Why did I choose it? Okay, so I didn't even know it existed.
Well, yeah, you're way in California.
I know. I was like, I got an email and I was like, whoa, this thing's cool. I loved the environment of William Penn when I came here. Everybody was super nice, and the coaches were really inviting and really exciting, and all the people that I was introduced to, like, took me in, and, like, I just loved, like, the closeness, and, like, I don't think I could go to a big school.
Sure.
Just because I love the close-knit, like, everybody knows everybody of a small school.
Sure.
And plus, it's beautiful. Like, you just walk on a campus, and you're like...
And that comes from a Californian saying that. So, hey, Iowa's the place to be, people. Come on.
Yep.
Very cool. Well, Savanna, Sav, appreciate you sitting down for a few minutes with us. It was a lot of fun, and you definitely did set the bar very high for everybody else this year. Thank you so much for sitting down. Best of luck tonight at Central Methodist. If you're down in the Missouri area, or if you're just here, drive 3 hours south to Fayette. 7 o'clock start, JV first at 5, 7 o'clock. Otherwise, you can watch on the web as well. So, hey, thanks.
Cool. Thank you.